Hey, all, Patrick Murphy from Quarter Inch Off. It's been a long time since I've done it. But today what I want to tackle is this corner. This corner is great for shelves. I don't know what else that I would put there in here. But since I did the walls in plywood, those two are concrete walls, I can do whatever I want on that side for shelves. What I'm going to do over here is put 3 2x4s in the concrete and then screw on a sheet of plywood on the side, and then I can put shelves wherever I want. Just nail in a shelf cleat and put the shelves in. So that's what I'm going to work on today. So the first step is getting some 2x4s cut here, get them nailed into the cement, and then see if I can find some plywood that I've got laying around to put in there. And then I can put shelves. The first one, I know I want at least 24 inches off the ground, and then I'll figure out the shelves from there, either for those bins or something else. Okay, I'm marking out where I want to put the 2x4s on the wall. I did a couple things. The distance from this corner to this corner is 16 inches. So what I did for these 2x4 pieces, I only made them 14 inches. That way it keeps it off this corner, because you can see it's not square in here because of the cement. That way it's going to be kind of like right here to here. It doesn't need to stick out here. The only purpose these things are going to serve is so I can screw a piece of plywood on there and not have to have the plywood on the cement. So I am using pressure treated wood here. Now, of course, with the power nailers, I mean, these things are no joke, right? I mean, this is follow all gun safety rules, take training for them. They're pretty rough, right? Stuff flies out. If you watch the video, you can see one piece flipped off and hit me in the hand. I think it was just the blue plastic casing on the outside. Plus, these things you got to stay so far away from each end. You can see this one split the board. Initially, when I put this nail in, it split it. And just from the vibration of nailing that one, it split it the rest of the way. Now again, that's not going to matter for what I need to do. One thing I also do when I do these is check them to make sure that they're in tight. Now I need to go try and find a sheet of plywood that's 16 inches by about 50 here and see what I got for scrap to do that. Alright, the next part of this is I need to put some shelf runners on here to screw into here and the plywood over here just to put a shelf in and lay it on there. And this is like get rid of scrap day, right? So by scrap I mean I got 2x4s, plywood, MDF, whatever scrap I had. I cut it into 15-inch length, so it's all the same length. It shouldn't matter what's on either side as long as the tops are lined up. So I'm going to put those in next. Okay, here we go. I got the shelves in. Mostly it's going to be for paint and stains and stuff like that to get it out of the way. So I made the size of a paint bucket and a few of the larger cans with the 5-gallon cans on the bottom. So should be good. Just need to paint it all white and then be done with it. And I put this little trim piece up just to cover. I mean, it doesn't close completely, but just to cover the gap that was there. Okay, here we go on the shelves. I got them all painted. Got everything painted white. I just used some primer that I needed to get rid of. Had extra, so I did this whole wall while I was at it just to kind of spruce it up. So we got our big 5-gallon stuff. I put stuff in the back that we rarely use. Got our solvents, strippers, polyurethane, paste, glue, Minwax, stains, caulking, and then all the other stuff. So those are all for rooms we completed. Put it up there in the back just to get it out of the way. But it clears up a big spot in our basement that we had. So done.